Alright, Mechwarriors, welcome back to Freelancers Campaign. Thank you for stopping by today. Today we have Blaz and his brand new Archer, the Dendrobium, many LRM5s, 4 medium lasers, and ECM. Let's look at what Mage has been up to with this crazy-ass Marauder. Twin Gauss rifles, wow, okay. That's certainly something. Twin SRM4s with smoke. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. And a few medium lasers to back it all up. That makes sense. What about the Dragon? Dragon still looks to be about the same as what it was.
Yep.
Very cool. Cyclops 3 guns. Same as last time. Still very deadly at long range. Still very vulnerable at close range. I mean, not super vulnerable. I'm still pretty scared of a Gauss rifle and an ERPBC and an LBC at point blank range. We have a new player today. Terminator is in his Ost Soul. Literally just made it today, so very cool. 585, narrow low profile, improved sensors, all good stuff. And then Golden Dancer, the Wolverine, has a shiny new snub-nosed PPC. That's pretty scary. Very cool. Alright. Cool. Anything to say before we start, guys?
Princess, please be merciful today. I know you hate some of us.
I mean, it's not Princess, friend, it's me. I am your enemy.
I call Princess the RNG Princess because it's always Princess.
Oh, very true. Yeah, the AI and
all the way
stuff.
down.
Okay, so Darius Battletech comes over the comms. Hello, Mechwarriors. Mission today is to defend our new base from some invaders that have landed on planet. Their ship was painted completely white, no markings. It didn't have any kind of distinguishing marks at all, and 6 mechs disembarked from it, and they are coming directly for you. Good luck. We're reading 3 assault class, and 1 heavy. 2 mediums have broken off to the east, and will be on visual sensor range about 10 seconds after the others. So, just to remind everyone, the goal for the OP4 is to escape off the north of the map in hexes 6001 and 5901. If they get into the base, they will destroy all of the computers and basically just all of the information that's stored in the memory banks about how to make snub-nosed PPCs, which hasn't been fully decrypted and downloaded into other data banks yet, will be gone, and no snub-nosed PPCs for you. So that is basically what you're fighting for. Full salvage, as usual, and your normal 5G bills per deployment will be the payment.
One quick question for the team. As always, this looks to be a particularly brutal one. Do we want to pay for the party repairs before we split the salvage pool?
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
Agreed.
I would be fine with that just being like our default standard.
I recommend it to every mission I'm in, but it is an important thing to check with everyone.
Yeah, you might get that selfish a-hole that isn't having to literally piece their Wolverine back together after their torso gets blown off.
Yes. Perfect.
Alright, cool, guys. I'm going to turn on blind drop, and I'm going to load in the OP4. Whoops.
Okay.
We lose someone?
Load unit list.
No.
Oh no, I think it's sync
4,
closed.
5, 6.
They just switched.
Yeah, there was some box I had open that closed. That's what happened.
Yes, 18,000 battle value is correct. You'll
I just saw that.
you'll see why in a minute.
I mean, the tonnage is actually pretty similar. It's 440 to 435.
Yes. That's true. Okay.
Where are you
So
finding that?
if they have
Under
mediums
team overview.
flanking, if
Oops,
they
no,
have
that's it.
mediums flanking, we probably want to deploy, like I know we can deploy quite far down the map, but we probably don't want to deploy too far outside of the zone that we're trying to protect.
Yeah, we should probably start near the defensive zone and then fan out based on how they deploy.
Yeah.
Agreed. The turrets are going to
I'm
go
a
in
little
the.
lost where the defensive zone exactly is. So.
Oh,
Those
it'll
two
be
road
easy.
hexes from the last mission, you remember where we had to get the flashman into?
I wasn't there for that mission.
Oh, never mind.
We can point them out as soon as we hop on the map.
That's what I figured.
It's pretty
They
obvious.
are-
I think I can
Ready,
actually
road?
put a note on them.
They're very
road.
noticeable. They are at the edge of the map.
Where the road hexes meet the edge of the map in the upper right corner.
Okay, roughly over there. Got it.
I'll put a note on the map on the two hexes.
Essentially, if the mech begins its turn standing there, it won't exit the map because I won't actually escape it off, but it'll count as being inside of the base for a turn, and then it will leave, and then they will fight an action to escape to the south of the map because they can't get any closer than the south due to the AA turrets in the tower.
That we didn't have destroyed.
Yes.
No,
Just
we dropped. We
take
dropped troops
over.
on them.
Yeah, you took them over with the infantry. Okay,
Alright,
everyone hit. I'm
we're
done. We're good to go. Oh, first time playing. I gotta turn off all the atmosphere. It is very cold out. It's negative 35 degrees Celsius, so your mechs will get some extra cooling, which might be
It's a
helpful
good thing
for
I'm
you.
running prototype TSM and not regular TSM.
That would make things very difficult to balance.
But the other good thing is it's not quite. I don't think 35 is the "oops, your pilot died" level of temperature drop yet.
No. That's
Okay.
like a
Yes, it's Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
I lose
Although I think
deployment.
minus 30 is the point where they equalize.
Crossover, yeah.
Yeah,
negative
They're
30
about
or
the same.
negative 40.
It's up to you guys where you want to deploy. You do see the assault class mechs.
Oh,
You'll see the heavies first, but the assault and
Definitely
heavy
seen
class mechs.
Well, yeah, we don't have
Begin-
anybody on the field, so we can't draw line of sight.
I know they begin cresting the hill that is at the bottom of the map.
I think you want to deploy into the water. Totally nothing will happen. In fact, sit on the bridge. I think
Right,
you want to get an Atlas on that bridge.
I'm gonna bring everybody's attention to the top right of the map. You should be able to see two little notes on the map.
Yeah.
Those are the two hexes that under no circumstances an enemy mech is allowed to stand on top of.
So who's going to get their mech shoved off trying to hold it?
I can park my Cyclops there.
Yeah, we probably want two long-range mechs kind of more or less standing either on it or in the forest in front of it so they can back up onto those hexes once the Comstar mechs close in.
This isn't Comstar. These are just some weirdos in white talking about Blake and phone bills.
Sorry, I
It could be
mean,
anybody.
the deniable customer service team arrives.
Radio
You know,
silence
here,
from
here,
the.
let me see if this does anything. Open comm. I'm not gonna pay my fucking phone bill. Oh, shit, hold on.
Well,
Sorry.
nobody broke the 10-minute rule. Oh well. So I'm thinking about deploying in 5115.
51-15.
51-15. Yeah, that's not bad. I was thinking I was going to deploy my MAD 2 in around the 412 area with those forests and kind of act as a like a defense mech, trying to slow them down or pick off any that fall to the side, or even better, draw one or two of them off of the main advance.
See. Nope. No line of sight.
But that also means forests around, which is important.
Alright, well, the fact I can't see them means they're probably starting in the southwest.
I, for some reason, am seeing one of the mechs he is deploying, and I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
Yeah, I see
I
that
am-
one too.
I would be too.
Oh, shoot. I am more concerned because I'm seeing what else is going on with this mech.
What do you see? What do your elf eyes see, Legolas?
Okay, I see a
Oh,
C3 network.
Yeah, you do.
Should I
Oh,
read
God.
what's in the network?
Oh, there's the C3 network, all right.
I say for some reason it started me with the readout for the Atlas 2
Yeah,
popped
same.
out.
Yeah,
dear.
that's what I'm looking at. And
Yeah, I'm looking at that as
the
well. I'm
longer
going,
I look at this, the more
concerning.
concerned I get, because I also see it's a command mech.
Yep.
I will say I am excited to see these in action because one, two, three, two.
Oh,
We-
You have
Is your turn to deploy.
you've got a who's who of some of my favorite mechs in the setting. You got Black
Oh,
Knight,
yeah,
you
I'm
got
seeing
Highlanders,
Marauder
you got
2.
Chameleon.
I'm curious to see what that Marauder 5D is and that Royal Highlander.
I know I'm not getting anywhere near a Highlander called Burial.
If that is the designation, is burial. Oh, hello, misery. What is this? Oh, is this the Ostsoul? Oh, the Ostsoul is
Yeah.
getting ready to come in and brawl. I love it.
Alright, I'm next up, but if it's okay, I'm gonna hit next player since I'm a little more variable with what I can do and deploy for.
Sounds good.
Oh, it is not letting me actually go next, or hit next player, so,
Before we all keep deploying, the Cyclops and maybe the Archer should be the two who hang back by the base, I'm thinking, because both of
makes
those are
sense.
the long range. Cool. As long as we have two people that are hanging there, otherwise everyone's going to think someone else is doing it. Then we lose.
alright, I'm gonna be deploying in, Hex, 5515.
55-15? Okay, yeah.
Since I've got jump jets to get around those trees, and that gives me some variability on which direction I can go, and my friend sends a Discord message just as I hit deploy. Blocking out the deploy button.
Ah. Manny, you weren't kidding. I'm looking at that marauder you were cooking.
Oh, it's a nasty son of a bitch. It is not fucking around. We're talking proto TSM. We're talking a large pulse laser that can turn in any direction. 2 ER larges. ECM suite.
Suddenly, I'm very glad I brought a backup mech.
Must be nice.
Alright, I'm sure the mob will lend you finance it.
Yeah, they did for me.
Looking at Torn, who is now currently paying more G-bills in interest than the guild pays him to go on missions.
I'm a little afraid what's going on with that Atlas 2, as I'm seeing it's somehow only at 3,000. Oh, it's probably because of the C3 Master's not on the field yet.
No, it's the Atlas 2 is the C3 Master. It's got double Master.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
It's
the other ones
the-
aren't on the field then.
Okay,
My
so it
plan,
is a C3I then.
I
don't
think we're still like
it's an I.
2 decades out from C3I, or a decade out, unfortunately.
That is correct.
Well, we're
yes.
also a
I
decade out
checked.
from C3, so like I don't know.
Sorry, what'd you say?
C3 is
Well,
available.
C3. I thought it was 3050s.
I thought it was 3050 also.
Okay.
Like,
Guys, I have a bad idea. If I deploy kind of close and just bum rush the Atlas and try and take it off the field, we can get the C3 network off.
on one hand, what's the speed of that Atlas?
353, I think.
353. I don't trust that if we already have a Highlander named Burial.
Yeah, realistically, the Burial is going to have improved jump jets. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Realistically, I'm expecting the Burial to have spikes on its legs.
Sadly,
talent.
those are not around yet. I looked. Same with ram plates.
Technically, C3 isn't either. Or
No, C3 is. It just was, yeah, super proto. It was. So it's not a. They didn't start putting it on mechs, but it was being prototyped before lostech shenanigans started, if I'm remembering.
Yes.
3050 is the introduction date I have by the Draconis Combine.
They were producing it before that. It was in like,
Right.
I think it was late 3040s. They were prototyping it.
And Comstar
50
Guild team
is
is
when
definitely the kind of people who gets the prototypes that other people are trying out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is literally the job of the ROM. Or one of them. Sorry, okay.
We would be happy to field test your new technology for you.
Or like
Yeah,
our head scientist
P.
delivered it to us.
Yeah.
Alright, all we just need is get lucky and turn 1, tack the cockpit of the Atlas 2.
That kills only one person.
But it does knock down the C3 network.
Yeah. Also, what do you see?
Check
on
the
this
Black
line
Knight.
here? Oh, I gotta look at this thing. Oh, I am seeing things I like on that Black Knight.
Oh, is this the right one?
And,
We're
Yeah, that's the
either
right one.
about to get a lot of good
PPSM.
things,
Look in the right
or
torso.
we are about to get absolutely, French.
Ah, smart. But you can't networks because you have to deploy in network.
Yeah, but you can link masters
But you
together,
can
so
take-
when one
You can,
master goes
yes.
down, you have another master in the network.
Oh, I did not know that was a thing. you could
It's
do.
not even that. You can link C3 masters together, and then as far as I'm
Like
aware,
the C3 Masters and then their minor
Oh, it kind
slave
of works
groups
like
do connect in. to each
exactly,
other.
yeah. So basically, this is. I read about the reason why Comstar made improved C3, and I was like, I understand now. This is
Yeah.
obnoxious to try and do.
Yeah.
The thing is, the strength of regular C3 is there is technically no limit on size, or is like a ridiculously large limit.
You can link together a company technically, yeah, if you have a C3 with
Get
like
even larger.
2 masters.
I know C3I is limited to the 6 of them, but it's like you
Yeah,
can do
no,
something really
no,
stupid with C3 that gets into like we're talking possible battalion level. I forget
No, I
the
was gonna say, I
exact.
think-
'cause
No. I think Terminator's right because the example, the book with the C3 stuff, it gives you the only legal example builds. There is a limit to how much you can daisy chain.
Hmm.
You can do a
Okay.
company level C3 network. And
Want me to
that's-
stay farther back? Like, what's this,
Yeah, stay up on one of those
5512?
note. Stay on one of the road tiles with the notes on them.
Yes. Or you could hang out you could hang out in the forest directly in front of them if you wanted to, as long as you can get to your road tiles within one movement action. That is the critical thing.
So, I see those two back there.
Yeah, that Black Knight.
What?
is concerning. Manny, how could you make a Black Knight named Blade without giving him a sword or a hatchet?
Or a black pilot.
Because the blade is the medium pulse lasers. I'm gonna be honest. Until I realized that I needed another C3 master, this Black Knight was much worse. It was terrifying.
Oh, I believe it.
It had like
wait, the Highlander
Pulse
Boy,
lasers
what's it
go
got?
so nicely with C3 systems.
yes, they do.
Okay, is That okay, I got to the ER large lasers the Gauss rifle for a moment. I thought it was like one of the hero like Highlander 2Cs. Or one of the unique Highlander 2Cs is like, what's this? A
Oh, we want
Highlander
initiative.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
it's not,
Oh god,
plus
they're
4's not too
+4.
bad.
Yeah,
They've
that
got
makes
it-
sense. They have a command console Atlas.
and I think
Yeah.
2 of those are command mechs.
Command
So basement-
mech doesn't stack.
All right, so basement, do you want to fall back or do you want me and Wolf to come forward and support you?
I'm gonna fall back. Basically, my goal is to be falling back, hammering at them.
Okay.
Be careful, because we've got the 2 chameleons coming in on the east edge of the board. Which
Right.
is concerning with... Okay, both the Archer and the Cyclops. Remember, not this round, but next round, we have 2 medium mechs deploying on the east of the board.
Yeah, I think they go in on the hill.
That could be potentially as close to 5 hexes away from the objective.
Misery, if you want to skip player, you can do that. Let somebody else move. Yeah.
I'm also melee, but I might. I'm debating whether or
Close.
not I should try to start jump in towards the eastern edge just to kind of start covering that way. I didn't catch what the chameleons were or what their like jumps looking like.
We don't know. They're not on the board yet. I just saw them on the C3 network. So the concern with the...
Oh, Mage.
yes.
Are you going to go for ghost targets or ECCM? Or ECM to break the C3 network?
Oh no!
You may notice how the Marauder is currently offline on the C3 network.
Terminator, did you just stand still? I think.
Oh!
I think he hit skip movement instead of move by accident.
Oh,
Ah.
that's not ideal.
Oh, yeah.
Someone shoot smoke SRM at him.
I can't get close
Yeah,
enough
Tip,
for
you're
it.
supposed to hit next player for that. Shoot.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We all-
anyone who isn't mage can pretty much go however they want.
Yeah,
You're not really under any pressure.
Yeah.
These guys aren't particularly fast, except for the Marauder.
A word that has not that's not the first time that's been said on this map. Actually, no, the last one was about the Flashman, but
The dragon returning to the woods as his natural habitat.
true. Atlas.
I'm gonna hit next player because I'm kind of one of the. I'm a melee mech who is. Well,
I mean,
I'm
it-
kind of.
Nobody's getting into melee this turn except possibly myself. It's me and I guess there's 3 players left to move. It doesn't really matter who moves except I need to move last with the Mad 2 because it's got all of these guys standing right there.
Because you're going to DFA the Atlas too, right?
No.
I'm not. I do
No.
more damage by kicking than DFAing at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you have TSM now.
Yes.
Yeah. 52-25 is a good hex to kick the Marauder.
All right, is it just me and Mage or
I think so, yeah.
yeah, Mage left? All right.
Correct.
How do I want to do this?
Hey guys, where's the stream getting hosted, by the way, so I can see?
I posted it in Blockbuster. It's the most recent post. It's called Freelancers versus Comstar.
Okay, got it.
Thank you for the support, friend.
All right. I'll jump forward and test a couple pot shots at the Marauder, the regular Marauder. No, I'm not suddenly gonna pull out a card, pull out, my Comstar robes and go.
Yeah, don't look at my character's artwork or the sword in the background.
Or suddenly the just wait, Manny's just gonna go execute Order 66 and
There's another level 2. They're coming.
We were the level 2 the entire time.
Oh no, indirect attack.
What we don't see is that
that's right,
Comstar showed up with a row of long toms.
that's
Yeah.
right, the tags.
Yeah, the
40
C3
long
Master has
toms.
tags. Well, that's not an
The
opportune
Black Knight had
place
also moved up.
for you to be.
Whoa, after the ghost charger, these guys are so super easy targets. It's like shooting gallery.
That was nasty.
I'm actually shooting the Black Knight because it's a little easier for me to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
AK, my mediums actually have a chance to hit it.
Yeah, the AC2 is actually in range.
I think it's a strange choice from Comstar with the large laser.
No, they're not. Okay.
Why is it a strange choice?
Because I'm sitting with my Gauss rifle and ER PPC outside of the range of the ER large laser, so yeah, I can shoot them, they can't shoot back.
Well, they can shoot back.
Just not at me.
They'll just miss.
Where's the directional torso mount thing?
Might be under flip arms, maybe? Oh, you might have to right-click on the unit. It might be like quad turrets.
Maybe it's not implemented.
That's possible.
Yeah, it says under the quirk in MegaMech, also in this version, that it's not implemented.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Aw.
That's very sad.
On the other hand, you don't lose the weapon when the section is hit on a 10+ roll, because then you get a crit for that weapon. Because the exposed, what was it? Exposed weapon link.
Well, I removed that, but it's a special Comstar version.
Sorry, I think you meant to say it's a special freelancers salvage version.
Yes. Well, it's fine. No big
That is
deal.
unfortunate.
You can flip the arms.
You can install a
All right.
directional torso turret if you want.
Why do I feel like every gun's pointed at me?
There's a couple pointed at you.
Those targets on. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm surprised you didn't go for
Snub-nose.
ECCM to keep the network up.
I did.
Oh, I got
Oh, they
very
have so many ECMs.
Oh,
I
fair.
got very fortunate.
Everything except the Atlas has ECM.
Oh, I see. Well then.
So you built a list like that with C3. Counter
Like a sane person.
Also, I am somewhat amazed that the Black Knight got hit. Not by the snub-nose, but by one of the medium lasers.
Yep. Incredible
I have
stuff right
destroyed
there.
the searchlight. Quick, make it night.
One sec, I'll shoot the sun out.
We just gotta get that kobold that's able to blink out the sun's existence. Or goblin, whichever it was. Oh! That hurt.
Oh, it has one armor left. I knew I should have put some other shots into it.
Remember, guys, with enough to hit modifiers, you can indeed hit the sun.
True.
Oh boy, my poor Atlas.
Wait, is there something important in the leg?
The leg.
Leg.
Yeah.
Also, Spart,
Oh,
26, you guys might want to
Here we
start moving
come.
back to those points now.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a chameleon.
2 chameleons.
2 chameleons.
I'm gonna hit next player because I'm still a melee mech, sort of.
They crest the hill and see that the base is open. Yum yum. Give me that objective.
Yeah, the 7-11-7s will beat both the archer to the base.
That's unfortunate.
They are not normal chameleons by any means.
No.
None of these mechs are normal.
No, they're not.
Oh, good. They have TSM. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Thanks, Manny.
Everything has TSM.
Oh, we should have brought the special gas.
Yes.
Yeah, Venture,
I
what
was
you
I
think
was
he's
about
doing?
to say that in chat, but I thought one of you might have actually done it.
Yeah.
I considered it. I considered bringing it instead of the
The normal smoke.
I
smoke,
didn't
or
have
instead of the
missiles.
regular ammo.
The fucking shortest mission ever.
Oh yeah, he's a 585
It is-
archer.
No, not this
oh,
one.
464.
What? Oh. Oh.
Still, that's jump that helps.
It is jump that helps, that's true.
Right, we have to take those chameleons out before they get to the base. The heavy mechs
Yeah.
will take substantially longer to get there.
Yeah, if you guys would like to let me move later, I can try and take them out.
Yeah, you
Because I'm
can
in a
I
good
need
position to do that.
Get me to go last, because I think we're roughly similar numbers. So I, in theory, can at least try and get on the ass of, or, sorry, tongue. Get on the back behind of one of them at least to start trying to do something.
It's a hill. I see.
Oh no, they have Mountaineer.
The GM just kind of quietly goes and scribbles on the pilot sheet. Yep, definitely do.
I will say the Black Knight does actually have Forest Ranger. He's called Hunter for a
I did
reason.
see that. That's awesome.
Hooray!
Hmm.
Oh crap, we can't use the turrets for initiative syncing. Oh well.
No, we cannot.
I'm hitting next player.
Yeah. Shove the initiative to me if you don't know where to
Yeah.
move yet.
It's the next player button. It's the
Yep.
next player button, Terminator.
He was just keeping himself in reserve last time.
Nice. Yeah, because you got the speed to hopefully help intercept them.
Maybe, yeah.
I bait heavy buddies. Let's go.
Yeah, we need both. Yeah, we need those you guys on them.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, Atlas. I'm sure you can get further away than my jump distance.
Next player again.
What else we got? Oh yeah, next player.
Bart, you're a 3-3 pilot, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you stand on
5901.
oh, you can shove people off of the other one.
Right, do we have
That's
anyone
true.
left, or is it just me and Dancer? I think it's just me and Dancer. All right.
Yeah, so as long as I
and
keep
mage.
both legs and arms, I can.
Really hoping.
Mage is also involved, but I'm gonna be honest, I think you're better off going before Mage and I, because...
Yeah.
So, who's ready to have one of the few snub nose PVCs ever to have been made here?
I
Okay.
think you guys still have a decent shot.
Yeah.
You've got 2
We did
gunnery
with the base
archer.
mission also.
I was gonna say that 2 gunnery archer is going to come in clutch. Especially once we start punching holes. But the biggest thing is we gotta get those mediums off the field, and then we can.
Yeah,
focus
or
on that.
the mediums get enough headshots to knock out the pilot.
I mean, at that point, RNGesus just hates us.
No, it's not RNGesus here, it is Princess.
Oh, sorry, Blake of the dice.
Spart, I might recommend consider going to 6001 for a hex, because that way you block that one if they're going to come in via that route. And
They can just jump over me, and if
Yeah.
I have the back turned to that hex, that's bad. And
well, if you're in 6001 facing towards 5901, and they jump into 5901, you could in theory shove them off the board.
yeah, I shoved them into the base. Congratulations, mission
Shove them
accomplished.
into the weighted maw of the AA guns. Come on, we're in the periphery. We can drop. We've got the redneck jinx to drop those to ground shots. Anyone
I
here
have-
ever play Empire at War?
I have better chances in 5901 and shove them up out of 6001 and be like, you can't get in here. You can't get in here.
Fair.
From 9 to 5 to bouncer.
Just
Oh, that
hopefully
would be
you
a good
don't get
pilot name,
shot.
actually. I'm gonna vote for that.
Quick question to double check that I'm remembering rules correctly. You can't punch things 2 levels above you, right?
That's right.
It's
No,
only one level up.
1 level up. Okay, perfect.
1 level up, it will hit the legs as well.
Yeah.
Where did I put my second smoke? Oh, there it is.
You put
Also, remember
smoke?
to use the AC2 turrets because they are facing in the wrong direction. And I think
I
they
think
have
they're out
You
of
know, the
range.
reason why I didn't use them previously is because there was nothing in range of them.
Ah, okay.
The large
They
laser might
have
have
to be
stuff to shoot
deployed
at this
there,
turn,
or is
because
that just
Yes, they had to be deployed there.
oof?
that's where they were last mission, and we can't move turrets.
Mm-hmm.
Tragically, Mandy did not give us partisans.
We start this mission with just 3 SRM carriers.
So does that Atlas want vengeance?
No.
Come on, Atlas, Atlas, Atlas.
No thanks.
It can't
Come
even
on,
get in
Atlas, you want to
punching
move
range.
inside the range of my Gauss rifles. Just like right in front of me, maybe.
Oh boy. This little hop over that rocky spot there.
I respect the use of jump jets to get past the slightly rough pothole.
I could have gotten there faster, but I would have also only had one TMM, which is not good.
It's okay. You don't need to move too far. You're not in short range of Gauss rifles or anything.
In the rear arc.
Also, it's interesting that both Atlas pilots have gunnery 4.
The thing is, all of these gunnery scores can be considered substantially higher.
Because of C3.
Because the C3, and with the chameleons, they'll be in short range for a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, Dancer and I are about to get smacked with like a lot of Gauss rifles and ER large lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to want to use as much terrain to line of sight, or at least partially shield you as possible.
I wasn't able to get fully over the hill. I only had so much jump.
I figured. But you jumped, which is good for your TMM.
I'd be really reliant on that snub nose. Wonder how long I get to keep it.
Hey, if we stop Comstar, I'll buy you a new snub nose.
Don't you have 2 in storage?
No, I didn't end up buying any because I want to buy
Oh.
enough of them that other people wouldn't have gotten them.
Okay.
I don't actually have anything in storage at the moment because I traded it all to
Well, the
to
ultimate
Torn for
mech.
King Crab.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how many shots I can actually land. Oh,
Which one are you targeting? The top or bottom chameleon?
top, because that's the only one I can see.
Alright, I will dump everything into him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me it's
the-
10 for the snub nose, 12 for the mediums.
I highly recommend everybody shoots the same chameleon. They've got enough TMM that's going to be a pain to take them down.
Yeah, I have charger flashbacks.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
Very least the large lasers can start hitting that marauder. So that's something, I guess.
Hey, oh, that marauder.
I literally made these chameleons to be better versions of the Wraith, which is honestly pretty terrifying.
Oh, Wraith, my beloved. I wish. If the Wraith was around in this time frame, I would have taken that as my starting mech.
It's actually a bad mech.
I know, I just really like how it looks.
I will not stand for this Wraith slander in this household, alright?
It's good if you're balancing with BV.
Shut up.
It's bad in Alpha Strike. It's really bad in Alpha Strike.
I will not speak on Alpha Strike. You can talk it there, because I don't play with that.
No, they're out of range of the laser turrets. And the AC turrets.
These guys' eyes and ears. Oh, never mind. Eyes and rook. The Atlas pilots are level and a boss.
I love that. Oh, something happened to
Yeah,
the
that
Atlas.
was expected.
Whiffs. Oh, the bloody ghost targets are throwing me off.
Nice.
Oh, I killed the Atlas with a headshot.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, level, boss, Gauss, slug.
Okay. I have some. Dang it! I can't.
Alright, well,
do
Mage
the
is getting
5
bonus XP.
Oh no. Well,
I told you, I built this mech with the sole mission objective of pick the enemy, the biggest enemy, and killing him, then moving to the next one until I stop moving.
Yeah. I
Well,
have a Gauss
that's
with
pretty
the name on
bad.
it.
Yeah, I have
I'm
I have a
almost
Gauss
tempted to try
slug
and
with
go
a
for
name
that
on
Atlas
it, and it
2
keeps
instead.
firing.
Don't they have why didn't they have like 6 combined edge?
Because they're not Harlock.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're not main characters. These are nameless fucking
Comstar
Comstar assholes.
The good
Yeah.
news is it looks like it's knocked a chunk of the C3 network off.
Yes, that is. You'll notice how there is only one active C3 link right now between the Black Knight and one of the chameleons.
Yep.
I wonder why.
Oh, we won initiative.
It's because he was
Oh,
the
right.
only other C3 master that was like he only connected to one of the guys. And then I had the Atlas connected to more units. You guys are getting a pretty much perfect lostech Atlas. That's a huge amount of salvage.
I am
That's
so
also going
tempted.
to cost a back-breaking amount of G-bills to buy on the market.
That's very true.
I want it
Cleaver is
so
going
What
to
badly.
be
loans are
so...
for.
Cleaver is
there are
going to
some-
be so mad. He just bought an Atlas, and here's one that's got TSM
Outclassed.
in it.
It does not have
Yeah, I
TSM.
wanted-
Oh, this one didn't? Oh, okay. I thought that was one of the TSMers. Oh, it has Endo.
Dang.
That's what it had.
That said, it's like I'm so tempted to try and go for it because I do love the Atlas 2 also.
You have the money. It'll
Oh,
be
I
in the
don't.
market.
I
Well,
only have like 13 G bills to my name.
just look at it this way. Like, at the end of the day, you can replace your kneecaps, and the mob will lend you money.
Yeah, 26. That's an interesting point.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel like right now you're like me to one of my players in Shadowrun, trying to convince them to take out loans from the Yakuza and the mob at character creation.
Yeah, have I mentioned I've run about 300 sessions of Shadowrun?
Oh, Spark,
Okay,
if you had gone to the other
okay.
one, 26 could have covered the other one next turn.
Hear me out, Betty. We need to convert this into a
Oh, he
battle-
picked the top
no.
one? Oh, man.
yeah,
No,
battle run.
No, 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 no.
What's with the top one? What's your problem, people?
26 could have gotten there next turn.
Terminator, you should go chase the chameleons. Everyone
Yeah.
should be trying to kill those chameleons. They have 2 turns to the objective.
Yeah,
The
at least
heavy
until
mechs
we
have
can
5
block off
turns.
the objective.
Yeah, I
And I'm just
position
gonna keep
myself
shooting
so
things
that
about.
I can next turn push like forward and push them out of there,
Oh, that makes
Then-
sense.
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah,
can
oh.
walk one forward, or kick one
Yeah.
to be an immovable object, so that he blocks the hex, one of the 2.
No, I want there to be an SPA where you can push twice in one turn.
Well, if the
Just
chameleons
call
don't
it
have
linebacker.
center side, they can't push past. And even with stand aside, it's going to be tricky for them to get past me.
Ooh, actually,
Weird
Missouri,
they
you
can't
might want
reach
to
it
hook
this
up
turn. I
north
like it.
in the direction of 4912, or everybody in that southern pack is going to shoot at you. Or I guess you could be behind the hill. That would also work.
Now I'm gonna have a marauder in my butt, blasting my rear armor off.
It's just 2 Gauss rifles.
It's a
Well, the
lot.
Black Knight, the Black Knight could do a rear action.
It can do a hold in action. It versus the Marauder.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yes,
go real
it can
well.
go to hex 5328. It will hold the line.
I mean, it does have TSM. Like, it could get a bad punch in.
Yeah, you have edge. It doesn't.
Oh, never mind. Disregard previous comments.
I was trying to convince him for hex 5328 because look at what it is hex 5227.
That works. Wait a minute. Oh, you are just outside my charge range. Dang it.
But if you can get right into kick range,
That's true. Yes, that is what I can do.
Yeah, Blaze. Is it Blaze? Yeah, Blaze can also. Do we focus on the
let's see where the other one's going because they could be trying to split us up.
Yeah, but we need to take them down one way or another, and the one in base contact to
Just-
try and punch him.
They have enough armor, movement, and things. You do not want to split your fire at all. You have to kill or overkill them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the
Otherwise,
thing where
you're
it's
just
like
gonna
we
end
need to
up
see
with
what the
2
other one
damage next
does
in the base.
before we're deciding what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well,
That archer. Well, on the upside, we can probably pay for your repairs with the salvage. Actually,
All
I
right.
say that you've got quite a bit of TMM built up, and it is an archer. There are
I'm
worse mechs
gonna
to be
take this
surrounded
risk TMM wise to get the betters to hits on it. If we're aiming at one, we aim at the one that's on top because that's also got the C3.
oh, that makes sense.
Oh, I was saying we aim at the one that, or do you club Rook in close combat and we all shoot at the other guy? What's Ice?
Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
Yeah. But I was like, we shoot the one that we gonna pummel in PC, in melee.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I
one in
don't care.
5904. That is our focus. 5904.
Ah, okay.
5905. You mean
Unless-
05?
Oh yeah, 5905, not the archer 59. Oh, that's 06. Okay. About to go wrong white mech.
Can I get... No, the lasers I can't get on target.
And the PPC is within minimum range. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
do you aim at the? Do you take out the Highlander next? Do you aim for the Highlander?
Oh, I'm hitting the
I-
Highlander on 5s with my Gauss rifles.
Yeah, that's because he's the next dangerous target because he's armed with a Gauss rifle.
Yeah, no, I put 2 Gauss rifles and everything else in it because I only walked this turn, I didn't jump.
Excellent.
The Highlander.
I feel like I might need a Gauss rifle, but I had to take the risk because
Yes. We can pay for your repairs much easier if we have a factory that hasn't been blown up by Comstar.
ooh.
Okay, that chameleon's pretty dinged up. Oh! Oh, there's holes in center torso on the Highlander.
No, not my medium laser.
Unfortunately true.
Gauss rifle. Ow. I feel like you're
Man,
hitting
that's
me a lot more than I'm hitting you.
I missed all my shots last turn. What are you talking about? Also, that's a trick shot from the Black Knight. Hats off to him.
Well, the one hit we square in the back.
Yeah, he hit you in the back and destroyed your searchlight. That's possible in the front.
No, see, he reflected it off the snow and used it like a lens.
Oh, yeah, that's why they painted. That's why all the Comstar mechs are painted white and use energy weapons, so they can bounce the lasers off each other.
Exactly.
It's special reflective paint.
Oh god, you're so lucky, Dancer.
Yes, I know. I saw.
Yeah,
Oh
no
boy.
kidding. I just saw those.
Okay, I have to tell the intrusive thoughts in my head not to destroy the house with a kick. Also, Archer, if you're kicking a mech, please go for the one to your north. 5905.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't.
I've only got one option,
I
so.
was gonna say 26 doesn't need to kick. He's got. Oh wait, no, the lasers are on the arms. Oh.
Mhm.
Battle Fist is so nice on the Archer.
Even if they never get to get used.
You hope they're never used, but
Yeah.
if they do get
Nice.
used. Oh, I missed a 5. Shit.
Wow, everybody is making their piloting checks to stay upright this mission.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to look at. Even on the map, the Atlas is still standing upright.
Yeah, he
Sparkles
is. He's
anyway.
just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly, yes.
I mean, actually, I think it might be based off that Hex show.
You can give an initiative to me, so I move first.
No, we don't know. Oh,
We win the initiative. Okay, cool.
excellent.
Yeah, no.
So,
that's
yeah,
all.
Spart is definitely.
Without the
Just
boss,
waiting.
That 9-5.
without the boss and level calling the shots, the lance is in disarray. They don't know what to do. Suddenly, the Atlas has been killed.
No more shouting from the rear line.
I like to picture there's also a fight between the Highlander and the Black Knight who's in charge.
I don't know if the Archer can reach there this turn, Terminator, is my concern.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We could move Spart onto that hex and let the Archer. Well, no. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't jump.
You can't move through enemies.
yeah. And the
You
problem
need
is,
a special pilot ability to move.
at this
to
point, we
enemies.
can't really stop one of them from ending their turn on that hex. We just have to hope we can either kill them or push them off.
I can push them off. I just don't use the Gauss rifle, and then a presto pushing time.
I would recommend, Blaz, you jump to like 5902.
Terminator, it was, but that was the wrong design. So
Yeah.
people got confused.
Yeah, that's definitely confusing. It's fine though. It's not a big deal.
I mean, honestly, a 585 Archer would be really good.
It's definitely
Yes,
funny.
26. If you get to 5902 or 602,
I'm hitting
You
next
can
player just
shove-
say. I want to kind of.
they're not going to be close enough for you to melee. They're running.
I
for the
know
objective.
that, but also there's a hex I might be able to get to that gets me better shots if one of them goes into 6001.
Yeah, 26. You could always
Makes
jump
sense.
into those woods over at 6103 or
02.
that area. That might be
I would
helpful.
recommend anyone who can get in a spot where you can melee hex number 601. That way, if
Yeah.
they make it into 601, we shoot and melee them.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
jump to the hex
602 is pretty
below
nice.
Spart.
Yeah, 602 or 5902.
The whole right side's stripped.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get into the Highlander's rear arc this turn.
Well, no, I think you're just out. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be inside arc.
Yeah. Unless it torso twists forward.
That doesn't. affect it.
No, I said that doesn't affect it.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Well, if you could get close enough to dump everything into his right side, you could take off either the Gauss or the leg.
True.
Well, one option, and it's a stupid option, but it's technically an option, is you can park in those forests directly north of the hill and try and bait the chameleons into a head kick.
And to park into
Yeah.
6003.
Like, do
Like I
what
said,
you want,
I don't think
but
you
I
should do it,
cannot
but,
recommend
like-
enough that you put yourself in the position to protect the objective as much as possible,
Right,
because many has in the past, can and will play the objective to win the mission, even if it means losing a mech. It's also Comstar. They are fanatical, loyal. They are fanatic to achieving their goals.
26, I think your best hex to move to is 6002 because he can make that jump. It also denies them getting one of those into the trees.
Oh,
And
that's
if you're
true,
gonna have a hex face into the rear, have your rear be face into 5903. Because
through the
that
trees,
way, if
yeah.
they try to jump into the other trees or jump right behind on the road or such.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can smack them.
and if they get into your back, they have no cover themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they eat Gauss rounds and LBX and
Now,
small
they might
bolts and
jump
everything.
away out towards the left, west, but we'll deal with that if it happens. I'm just trying to cover the objective at the moment.
Yeah, perfect.
Can we possibly have Terminator hold off real quick and get into whoever is running Venture Sightbound?
Yeah, I can.
Because
There's not a whole lot of options, but I can
I
move.
see
Why?
a perfect hex to put you in, and I don't want them to get a mech there. Well, my
Okay,
thought
yeah,
process
pass
is
to
I
me.
don't want them to
Well,
get a
no,
mech
it's
there.
not going to matter because Mandy's going to go after Terminator anyways, right?
If he passes to you, it means you're the next one up.
Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. All right. Yeah, pass to me then. You can hit next player.
Yeah, the thing is, we have to remember, Benny can move whatever he wants, whenever he wants it, so we have to use the same powers. So,
Wait, so why is Spartan voice chat or text chat?
People are talking so much.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
alright. Terminator can hit next player.
Bunch of chatty Cathys in here.
Spart, we know that you're usually good sync next player. Because, May...
Here we
Yes,
go.
Here we go.
I have
Alright,
heard the
where am I going?
conversation that has gone
What
on
I'm
for the
looking
last
at is
5 minutes.
5902. I believe you're... If you got any way to
No, I
get
can't reach
there-
that. I can't
Dang.
reach it because the chameleon's in the way.
Yeah.
I thought you were 6'9" for some reason, or had jump.
No.
Sorry.
No,
Ah,
just 5'8".
Yeah, so it's nice. You can hover over the mechs and it tells you their current.
Yeah, no, some reason I keep thinking a dragon is 6'9".
Yeah, you're looking at the Grand Dragon.
Possibly.
Oh, that's true.
But not the Grand Dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
All right,
concerning
so if
one
you
if
wanna-
you just see it showing
yeah,
up not
sorry
in
about
Korea,
that.
but
I guess that
Comstar
won't
does.
work unless
The-
Manny moves the chameleon.
The
then.
Grand Dragon exists. It just doesn't have an XL engine yet in this era.
So we
Yeah.
probably should just hit next player to see who else gets it.
Yeah, maybe we pass it to Spart.
Yeah, you can pass it to me,
Yeah.
and I just do my bouncer job.
Hit next player again, Terminator. Sorry.
No, it's on
So
Spart.
I
Smart.
skip movement.
Nice. You're daring them to come stand near the Cyclops with 3 gunnery.
Yeah, yeah.
The 3.
Elizabeth does the Matrix hand pose with come on guys, get closer, get your paddling.
I imagine the only reason you've switched from a Marauder to a Cyclops is so that you can do hand gestures at other mechs.
Yes, that's why I love mechs with hand actuators, because you can like give them the finger and stuff. Or thumbs down. Like
The Highlander.
That's the only benefit. That's one of the few benefits Nightstar has over the Marauder 2. It can give the burn.
Alright,
Also, I can pick up used Gauss ammo and shove it in the armed Gauss rifle, and
Just catching the Gauss rounds out the air and loading them in. To shoot them back.
yeah.
Oh, you tempted me with that? Fine. I'll send it right back.
I forget which book it is. I think there are rules for being able to like throw iron, like steel girders and stuff into your Gauss rifle at the chance of it damaging it.
Yeah.
But I forget where I forget if it's a rules or just a comment made in one of the books.
There are comments. It's in a novel, and there are rules in a book.
I need to start. I got time at work. I need to start listening to some of the Battletech novels.
do we want
Was
past
nice
misery or
with
no? What do you
I
guys?
was
say
nice
we
about
try to
keeping
pass the
weapons.
major Terminator, since I'm gonna be honest, we need to try and get these chameleons to go sooner.
Yeah. It doesn't
the dragon
really
and
matter.
The Wolverine can get into positions if we can get at least one of those chameleons to move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Other
Terminator. I'm
Marauder
not.
can
I'm
splash.
one. I am one movement point short of being able to do that.
Yeah, we gotta try and get one of those chameleons to move, basically.
The only way we do that is by moving ourselves.
Yeah, so let's try and I think Mage might be the best to move since they're kind of trying to run away from him.
Yeah, the only thing that could close the gap to me is... Well, the Marauder is concerning.
Yeah.
Let me just double check its movement brackets.
Oh no, the Marauder
I
that's
think-
another Marauder just like you, but fucking 20 tons later.
Hey,
mean,
it
it
is
is 5v5.
TSM.
So
And
do
jump.
you!
No. He's 355. There's a difference. He just has 25 tons of extra kick damage.
Yeah, no
Oh
exploding.
no, I have.
jump pad.
I technically have 50 tons of extra kick damage because we both have TSM.
Yeah, so it's really just a 25-ton difference between you two, because, you know, you take your tonnage and then times it by 2 for what the counts are, basically.
Sorry, 1 second. I just need to calculate some range brackets here. I go here. He can jump to there. Doesn't really work.
Oh crap! No, that might not be what I wanted it to do. Hopefully that doesn't restart my computer.
Well, that's not
I was gonna say-
reassuring.
That sentence escalated quickly.
Yeah. Hopefully we are okay. I think we are okay.
Good news, Terminator. The Marauder went before you. Get into Terminator.
Oh man, Terminator just can walk 5 back and be like, okay, asshole.
Or you could run around
There's a
behind
Black
me.
Knight also there, but
That
Yeah.
too.
Depends. You've got fire. What's your move, Terminator? Your
He's an
movement
asshole.
is
5'8".
5'8".
you have 5'8". I don't think you can. If you can get behind the Highlander, its center torso is open from the back.
I don't want to.
I
But I
think
don't
he
think
can
you
reach
can.
He can't
5418.
get into the rear arc, but he can get to like 5317, 5417 to kind of get some trees to him in the Marauder if he wants to risk melee with the Black Knight, or if you don't want to do melee, 5417 is going to put you in the middle of things. You might
He
not
could
like
also
it.
just try to DFA the Marauder if he wants the extra XP.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Please,
That requires
I-
you to
okay,
survive that
I'm sorry.
attempt.
Yeah, please, for the love of God, don't attempt to DFA the Marauder with a piloting 4 mech in front of the enemy heavy lance.
Yeah, save that for after we thin the herd out.
Yes, I agree entirely. I'm going to do the same thing later on. Yeah,
Now-
if you want to
Now,
run
if you're
over
a gambling
towards
man,
the
you could always
chameleons,
jump
you
onto
could.
the ice. I don't recommend it, but you can.
55, 17.
No, the ice is only tier 40.
That's
you
not
could-
a yeah. Actually, Terminator. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. That gives you some nice heavy woods. And if you want to join me in shooting at the Highlander, between both of us, we can probably put some decent dents in it. Or you pick if you want to go after the Highlander or the Black Knight, but I think the Highlander's got lower TMM, so if we both shoot it, we can put some good dents in it. Perfect. Alright. I'm aligned with you if you want to go with that. It's also nice because nothing's actually in your rear arc there.
Oh yeah.
If we weren't having to play the objective, I could do a real funny jumping behind that Marauder.
Once we have the chameleons done, you are welcome to make your way down and try and join in on the funny.
Okay.
Sighthound, if you want to pass it to me, because you can probably have a little better movement for trying to get into position for stuff there.
Yeah, I can. I have a couple options already, but I'll let you go.
Unironically,
The way I look at it is you're able to actually possibly get into a position that.
I mean, I am potentially in
Like, head
kicking
into
range of that
melee.
chameleon, so
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Actually, shoot, you could have gone to 5802.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Now we will know where the other chameleon is first, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, that chameleon moves. I might
Alright.
actually be able to get into 5902.
I'm afraid to ask this, but Manny, are you gonna shove stuff off the board?
No. You would be going into the
That would
base.
mean my Cyclops is suddenly in the base defending it.
Yeah. Because of the way the objective... I was highly considering putting a cave system, like a second map on top. I just couldn't find one that had, like, just a cave on the very right side of the fucking map.
I've been looking at trying to like splice some maps together as well, and there's the limitations are sometimes there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it usually only works if they're specifically designed as part of a set.
Oh, we're gonna be able to salvage some C3 network pieces from these guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
assuming
free
they're
up the
still
tonnage in my king
around.
crab. That's true. Actually, I don't think there's that many slave units.
Yeah. And the problem is, like, if somebody if the master deploys on a mission, but none of the guys with slaves do, that doesn't really help, or vice versa.
Yeah.
There's a couple players who go on a lot of missions that, even if we only have a few people on it, it's worth it. But then again, the amount of ECM that we use in general.
Well, we have our target this turn, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. I could
So-
charge Southern Chameleon.
Which one?
The chameleon. Oh wait, no, it's a hitting on 11. Never mind.
Yeah, that was like.
Just run up to it and kick it.
Wait.
Yep.
I could also charge the northern one, but that's still probably not. I'd probably be better off
Go-
just shooting.
Yeah, no,
No,
I think
go-
that's
go
the one I
after the
thought you were
northern
trying
one.
to charge.
Yeah, go after the northern one, please. It's the one
Yeah.
by the
Yeah,
objective.
everyone's got to shoot the northern one. Again, very happy I upgraded 3 gunnery.
Mhm.
3 gunnery is a high priority.
6. Do I hit it with cluster? Why not? We have enough cluster ammo. Okay, done firing.
Many out here baiting us with all these AC2 turrets.
Who's baiting?
Don't worry, guys, you got lots of turrets!
The
Deploys on
master
far
is
side of the
baiting.
maps.
Well, I would have given you more turrets if
No,
you
I
had
know.
less players.
I would have traded all the 5 turrets for Shadow.
I know you would have. To be fair, I think you trade most of a player's on a mission in exchange for getting to bring 4 of your own mercenaries.
Yeah, Elizabeth seems to really like spending time with Shadow.
Yeah. When I got this command console, I need someone qualified
To boss
as
around.
as a cab driver from Shadow to Cabby. It's the Lyran way of warfare.
What? Spend your vast resources buying big mechs and then paying mercenaries to fight the war for you?
I mean,
Yeah, and
yeah,
having
kind of.
the peasants do the hard work of fighting while you command.
So, how many medals on your chest that are people's children are there?
Oh god.
Miss. Chameleon takes some SRMs. More misses.
Listen,
one
all those
medium
generals are
laser.
dead, guys.
2 Gauss rifles to my Highlander. Ow. Ow.
I haven't missed a single gas rifle this mission.
Nice work on the archer.
Oh.
RNGesus blesseth.
Oh, I can't punch his head off. God damn it.
Nice.
Oh, well,
Whoops.
that was closer than I would have liked.
Not only the Banshee takes through armor criticals on their legs.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Jesus. Sweet miss of a
No
Blake.
kicks for him.
My leg is gone.
I am so happy. Gauss rifle needs 9, rolls 8. That was too close.
Blake's blood, that's my leg.
Oh no. Okay.
I mean, the Cyclops could pick up that leg since it's blown off and
I need to get in-
club it a little.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I need to get in the hex, so first.
Wait. Question.
Ah,
Would it be
okay.
kicking yourself? Alright.
26,
Another
please
big-
don't kick me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Should we
nope,
kick the
not doing that.
chameleon though? Because I know we're wine salvage,
Yes.
but
Yes. It is way too close to the objective for us to give it a chance to even hobble.
okay.
It doesn't have a leg. It can't walk.
It's still got 115,
Look,
and it's
there is a.
Comstar.
I was gonna
And
say
it's still
there is
got a lot of pulse
specifically
lasers point
there is
blank
a
to a mech.
There is a specific short story in the 2 Kaid anthology where a bunch of clanners are hanging out at their FOB and Comstar mechs come charging in and they shoot the legs off, and then the guy realizes with horror that Comstar mech is missing his legs and dragging himself towards the ammo dump after unshackling his engine core.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we
It's like
understand
this-
what a jihad was spicy. That's why.
It's like an NCO who's watching this, and he goes, "Oh, give me a transport. I'm getting the hell out of here. These guys mean more business than we do."
When you hear Blake is great, and the engine safety get turned off.
They have to. They heard
Hold
from
on.
the owl. Everyone wants to be a fucking hero now. Fucking trying to blow up canyons and shit.
There's another great moment in that anthology where the bunch of I think it's Jade Falcon.
Yeah, turn you
Um,
can pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
I
like
just turn one hex
controlling-
so I can kick.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit next player just to keep an eye for if that next chameleon comes up to do anything.
Sure.
If it doesn't do
miss-
anything, I'm jumping to hex 5701, and
At 26, you
badly-
might want to back up into that other hex, like next to Spark.
My cell mage.
You're talking about
and
6001.
Terminator.
yes.
Do you
Yeah,
want the
just block
dragon to
off.
be there? Because I'm almost out of leg.
No,
Oh, that's good.
the archer
Oh.
Blaze can park there and use his LOMs, and the two
Because I have
dragon
the
and
speed to
the
double back and
Wolverine-
head back down south to help them out.
Yeah. Need
Gotcha.
to deal with the assault.
I don't think there's going to be any assaults left by the time you get down here. I'm going to be honest.
Entirely possible.
That Highlander
safe
has
and
3
sorry.
holes in its armor. Oh, I guess it only has 1. The left leg still has 1 point of armor. Or the right leg, sorry, has 1 point of armor.
Elizabeth turns down to the chameleon. I asked nicely exactly once, buddy.
I mean, I'm gonna note this. If that, the other chameleon's running away.
Yeah, I think they have orders to keep their max intact and out of enemy hands.
All right. Do you need my help then with that chameleon?
Probably not. I mean, it's a Cyclops kicking a prone target.
What did I ask?
Yeah, I also have like the Gauss rifle, the LBX, and the RPPC, and my small
I was gonna
laser.
say, if you've got range on the stuff downwind, that might be more priority to a degree if you're already getting the kick.
Yes, I have range on like everything still. That's in yeah, I have visuals on I think everything, or at least the Highlander and the Marauder.
I kind of want to see that Marauder jump on the lake.
And sink into the
The
water.
chameleon's already gone. Oh, or are you talking initiate? No, both chameleons have gone. Or are you talking go after the chameleon, as in chase after it?
Yeah.
We can see the Highlander and the chameleon running away.
Terminator, if you've got the movement to get in the back of the Highlander, that's probably not a bad thing. I think you can probably finish it off if you can get directly in its rear arc.
I think he can.
You can jump right to 5720. You just might have to worry about that Black Knight coming in on you.
If you don't need to jump, either don't. I can shield from the Black Knight. Like if it tries to
I'm
close. I
only
can do
saying that because of TMM reasons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Marauder hasn't gone yet. You're right. Do you want to pass to me? Well, actually, Dancer should probably go first. Yeah, Dancer
That's
should
what I was
definitely go
figuring,
first.
because I am not going onto the ice.
No.
That's a
A
bad
wise
idea. Don't
decision.
go on the ice. The ice is not your friend. It will break. Ice
Yes.
is gonna break. That's a pretty specific reference. I don't know if any of you know that.
I do not, unfortunately.
It's a movie made in Canada, starring
Okay, that
Christopher
explains
Walken.
everything.
Hey, there's a lot of movies made in Canada. Toronto's cheaper to film than New York.
It wasn't filmed in Toronto. It was filmed in the Niagara region, actually.
Ah, hey.
That's not that Hundreds of Beavers movie, is it?
No. What's it called? The Dead Zone.
No.
It's older. I'm not surprised. Then again, you guys are like almost as old as me. Some of you might even be older. I don't know.
I mean, I imagine everyone in this Discord is like at least in their 30s.
Yes.
I'm 22. I'm a new blood. Look at me.
No.
Fucking
A
fetus.
Battletech player born after 1999? Is that even possible?
Okay, that's kind of funny to me, because I literally was born December 98.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Oh, Black Knight, you're coming closer? Oh, he's got TSM.
You're approaching me.
Sage, you can jump behind the Black Knight, and Misery
Yes.
is getting behind the Chameleon.
I did see... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. One sec, let me
You
just double
can still
check.
shoot the Highlander.
Yeah, Misery, if you can get directly behind the Chameleon, or on its, or to like 5118, so you're on its right side, its right torso is wide open. So if I jump here, I'll put the Gauss rifles into the Highlander, the rest of the shooting into the Black Knight, and then I'll try and kick the Black Knight. Look, I saw that the Highlander has a Gauss rifle, and I just wanted to help it refill its ammunition bins, one shot at a time.
Well, I can also assist with that, because it's only 21 hexes away from me.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Does that have pulse? It's got one pulse. Okay. I'll survive that. I
Shadow
couldn't have been
Star.
greedy.
My mission was to escape off of one of these two hexes into the base. I did not succeed. So now we are running
Oh
the
my-
fuck away because these guys are super scary. Oh no,
Someone
the
might have to
Marauder's
spot
gonna get
my
head kicked.
LOS is
Like, I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for that lucky headshot early on, this
Yeah,
would have
we would
been in a
struggle.
completely different state because all the C3 would have been up, and that Atlas had some good guns on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case. So I'm fucked.
I don't. Oh well.
Oh man, what a coincidence.
Well, the snub-nosed PPC continues to play dividends, because I have only a 10 to hit the Highlander versus a 12.
Nice.
So do I pump an LBX solid slug into the Chameleon or cluster?
Cluster.
Cluster.
Okay, it's a guaranteed hit.
The best kind.
Also, yeah, the pulse laser hitting on ones.
the only thing I can attack is the chameleon, and I'm gonna leave that.
Pulse later, is there hitting on ones? Is this what being a clanner feels like?
It's like
It's
the
what they
Audi.
think being a clanner is like. Then you realize the BV cost, and
And then remember, as Inner Sphere, you can get better pilots and cheaper equipment. And this is why I like the Rakshasa.
I was considering building a Rakshasa. From first principles.
Somebody basically already did. That Talos is
called
pretty much
TM.
it's pretty much a tiny Rakshasa.
The Talos Timber Pop is so funny.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'll ever get the time to like set up to run it, especially going in with me running Battle of the Hinterlands. But there was a joke I was gonna want to do, and I think I actually pulled the Timberwolf sprite for it. But it's a Mad Cat built by Intratech rules, meaning it is literally a Marauder with catapult ears glued onto it, or catapult with Marauder arms glued onto it.
That does sound like a funny unit. Like some kind of weird Frankenmech.
Yes.
You confuse the clanner when the computer starts telling them the same designation that the inner sphere keeps yelling at them.
No. When the clanner freaks out when the hangar doors open, it's a wow, that hit.
Oh no.
That's snubby.
It was a 3 armor critical too. I think that's the less useful arm though, at least.
Yes, it's the less useful one, but
Oh,
it's
Gauss rifles finally missed.
It was on 11th. For me, for my Gauss rifle.
Oh, no critical on the right leg. I want to knock down the archer.
I crashed the ECM on the chameleon. God damn it! I wanted that.
Spark just buys ECMs anytime they pop up as salvage on instinct. You open his garage and it's just a pile of ECMs and assault mechs.
Yeah, it's one.
You know,
it's
This is
heavy and
the
assault,
episode.
and next to them a pile as big as the max and ECM unit.
Did you know the
Look at
guy
it,
who has
this-
like all the beach balls in like the fucking shed? That's what he is with ECMs. They're just a bunch of ECMs just all in that one fucking shed. Just
no
filled to the
intrusive
brim.
thoughts. I'm not going to kick the house.
Yeah,
I saw what
like-
happened when the Banshee did that. It cost them money.
man has enough ECM to
Oh,
jam
yep,
a fucking
there we go.
ATG.
Wow.
There it goes. Oh, its leg survived.
Oh boy.
I didn't know a Black Knight had more than 40 armor on its leg. Armor and
Well,
structure,
armor
yes.
and structure together, yes.
True.
You also didn't get any crits, which is something.
The good
Ow,
news
that
is, you know
chameleon
what leg you
hits.
need, what side do you need to jump into to guarantee we get the Black Knight as salvage.
Yeah, dude, 20 damage kicks. Welcome to TSM.
That's not fair.
As you kick me for 40 fucking damage, bastard.
Unironically, though, I'm gonna try and buy one of these chameleons. I have been
Oh, we
looking
lost
for a
initiative.
50
Oh, no.
tonner with endo steel as a scout mech, and these look gorgeous, and I love the model.
It's like, I don't get it though. Why are you using a training mech though?
Because they're the best 50 tonner available.
Yeah, you use the mech you got, not the mech you want.
I'm going to point out, after Wednesday, do you really think there are any crabs left to spare?
So,
Yes.
so
The answer is always yes.
there's multiple
Guys,
reasons why
remember-
they use chameleons. One is that chameleons can look like a lot of other mechs. Another is that chameleons have a bonus to piloting. And if you look at the one in the north, his name is literally Rook, and he's only a regular pilot instead of slightly elite. Easy to pilot is also really good with melee mechs. Just a -1 to hit in melee is insanely powerful. And
What's easy to pilot only affects if you have piloting skill 4 or worse.
oh, was it really? I didn't know that.
It might have been that might have changed, but I think it only applied up through
I
piloting
think
skill 3.
I thought it was like, yeah, like if you've got pilot in 3 or less, it's got like no effect. As I remember, I was looking at similar on the Butcher Bird. Yes, I run a Butcher Bird in my Hinterlands.
I mean, we all make mistakes. Some are greater than others.
It is not a mistake.
We
I think that for fun value.
also 50 tons is the ideal weight for a 711-7 medium mech.
Blaze, you
Yeah,
might
it is.
want to get out of range
I
till
know I
I
hear Corbin trying to
with
break
the
down the door
chameleon.
in the chat. yelling something about
Sorry.
the glorious Capellan
Out of
breed.
range of what?
You better get out of range of the chameleon because it's
Oh, yeah,
shooting
yeah.
there on the ground, and you don't want to lose your leg.
No, we wouldn't want you to lose your leg. That would be terrible.
And this, is
Yeah,
when the, and this is when the secret ROM infantry team suddenly just spawns from 6401 and just drives right into the base.
No, it doesn't need to do that. The secret ROM infantry team is what happens when we suddenly hear the sound of a gunshot going off in the command room of
No,
the
I
turret,
didn't
and
realize
all
that
the
was heavy
turrets stand
snow.
lost. Oh, hello, Highlander.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Hey, look at that! That's in the jump distance of the Marauder!
And looks like someone got a huge helping of karma there.
Yeah, the Highlander is buried.
Oh no.
Tragically, he's just out of range of a DFA.
I know, I was just measuring that. I don't care how bad the odds were, I was going to try it if I could.
The funny thing is that Highlander is just in the short range of my snub-nosed PPC.
You son of a
Snubbies will
bitch.
do that. Oh, is it only myself and you left, Terminator? Yeah, it is. Okay.
You could jump in, what is it, 58-21 and get a few back shots into the Highlander?
Oh, I'm gonna jump to 5622, shoot the Gauss rifles of the Black Knight, and kick the Highlander. Rifles of the Black Knight, it depends what the dice look like. Nice.
Push, 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 push.
No, that's one of our backs to that conga line!
Yeah, also you might push the Highlander out of the swamp. Or heavy snow.
Out of
We'll
the heavy
swap
snow.
Swap the Marauder and the Highlander who's in the snow.
At this point, the chameleon doubles back to try and get the objective.
That's correct.
Yeah, nope, smart.
Man, imagine there was a Cyclops there. Or two large laser turrets. On the way there.
Mistakes might have been made. Keyword might. Sorry.
We admit no fault.
Okay, neither does Comstar.
Well, why would they? They have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Comstar's
just
never
some
done
weird
anything
white
wrong in
mechs
their
and
entire
such that
life.
Just have really, lots of lost tech.
Right, I do not have a
Yeah.
shot on that chameleon.
So guys, listen, they're actually Draconis Combine mechs. It says here that they're the word of snake.
All right, my shots are going into the Highlander because I'm sorry, 5 to hit with the snub nose is too tempting to give up.
You could, assuming that the Marauder is not a decent. Thing is, the Highlander is almost certainly going to be killed this turn. The Marauder is up as a threat.
I might have already hit.
I help with the Marauder. I
Yeah,
tried
I have
to help.
equal
Oh,
hits
can
on
you?
both.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot how
yeah.
that you have a clean shot on that. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I have a clean shot. Yeah, PPC and Gauss on the way.
Nice. I imagine is just Elizabeth yelling out, "Pull!" and just seeing a ball of lightning scream across half the battlefield. Go long!
She's doing a finger pistol with the Gauss arm. Yo!
Strikes a pose like the guy from the Olympics.
Like the Turkish guy.
Yeah, exactly. The Mega Mech sprite for the Cyclops is pretty sick. Some of the mechs don't have, like, the sprites don't look as cool as the minis, but there's a couple that that has a really good job on. Nice.
Ooh, that was the head. So. Oh, the core
200
helped it
hits?
there.
Yes.
Ow. I'm a rather... The snub in the head. The cowl.
Wait, the head hit extra XP.
The cowl coming in
For
clutch.
headshots.
Only extra XP for taking the head off, not hitting the head.
That's for head capping. Oh, that LBX cluster ammo on that poor chameleon.
Oh
Man, so hard
no,
to
my
put these rabbit
engine!
dogs down.
I'm gonna open up a comm to Elizabeth. Hey, don't blow it up too much. That's my mech.
He keeps shooting at us. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, the
Another
Highlander.
guy will sell you Marauded 2 parts. You just need to ask nicely. I'm sure he can fix anything. My mental image of the requisition form that I had to fill out to get the prototype TSM copies of the Mad 2 is I just photocopied a form and then erased the part where it said for Masons Marauders and put for Majors Marauders and sent it off to Outreach. They didn't notice.
Oh, that's a good miss for me. That's real bad.
Okay, well, that Highlander's gonna stay in the
Chameleon.
snow there for a while.
Yeah, he's immobile.
And
blacked out.
unconscious.
Yeah, his leg is gone. And he blacks out. That's too bad. Hope you guys like Highlanders, because you can buy one now.
I am so tempted to take a loan for either that Highlander or the Atlas.
Why not
Why?
both?
Mark,
Because
stop being a bad influence. I think at this point Elizabeth is actually just in it with the mob and gets a kickback for every pilot they convince to take that alone. Where's your disclosure form? Where's your disclosure form?
What is the initiative bonus
later.
keep changing? It's because of initiative streak bonus.
It's an optional rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice optional rule because sometimes the dice just hate you some days.
Yep. I always have it on.
I'm gonna hit next player since I can kind of go either direction, so I want to see how things go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change to me because I keep standing here.
I'm kind of shocked that that chameleon sitting next to you is technically still alive.
Yeah, and it's still shooting at me.
It literally hit
Spectacle.
almost every single attack against him last turn.
Yeah, well, on the other
500.
hand, if I wasn't splitting fire,
Right, I'm gonna
Okay.
pass and see where this chameleon goes.
Oh, he's still in good shape
Alright.
though. Fucking assault mechs have too much armor, dude.
Once again, I hit next player because
Yeah, Terminator and myself should be the last one stacked in our turn for obvious reasons.
Alright. 26. What are you planning on going?
Anywhere to protect my right leg, because I think that
Fair.
chameleon's gonna come down.
Alright.
well, you could jump in 6405 and be in partial cover and woods.
That chameleon can't really get you, honestly. Right? Not this turn, at least.
honestly, if you were to jump into 6404, that puts you one jump from just at least being within melee range of 6001. And in Heavywoods this turn, wait, no, that's not I thought that would give you a look at. You might want to do 6305 because similar thing if that puts you within one jump of at least like 6102 or 6802. And you can
hit
get an
next player
overlook
turn,
and try
yeah,
to
perfect.
plank LRMs at the other chameleon. I'm hitting next player because I am kind of in the middle of the map, so I can kind of go either way.
After 26 moves, you are our next activation, though.
I'm not complaining. It's just that's either I can go in to help the chameleon, or I can add myself to the problems of the Marauder and Black Knight.
Honestly, we probably have them handled.
Are you 100% about that? Because at least you're looking like you've got almost no armor left on your right leg, and those are still TSM mechs.
Oh, I'm not gonna be in melee range of them.
You guys did win initiative.
And he goes to check. Yeah, one of the reasons for having Gauss rifles is so that I can break off some engagement distance if needed. The other one is because headshots are funny.
Well, ask our Blazer Crusader.
Exactly.
Guys, that
26, you there?
Oh, it's 26's turn? 26, you there, man?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Thinking.
He's like, I gotta guard this damn leg.
Fair.
It is fair.
Ah, crap.
So many legs losing pieces.
He's coming. He's gonna get that fucking objective. If he kills him.
I want to see him try.
Alright, I'm not gonna have 5 shots on him this turn. He's in a dead zone.
Well,
He's behind that hill.
yeah, I can mark him.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly,
like,
as far as mechs that we have that can
I'm trying
that
to
can
figure out where
afford
I
to
got
take
a
the
positive. I've got a
spectacle.
possible shot.
I mean, yeah. Up to you where you go.
You can skip. Oh no, I already moved,
No.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
There's just myself, Wolvel, and Terminator left, and both Terminator and myself are in the middle of the group of TSM mechs.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scuffle down here.
A little.
Yeah, it's. I don't think I can get a shot this turn. But I assume you guys want me jumping back around so I can help with Chameleon if it goes in.
No, I don't think you have to, but it's nice anyway. Thanks.
Better safe than sorry, and I can at least pot shot the down Chameleon since you're going to be focusing fire on the.
Yeah. I mean, I can put my small weapons into the.
I would rather you just throw everything you can at the one run.
Yeah, but these small pulse and small laser don't have the range to hit the other chameleon.
That's fair.
It's going to get LBX'd.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
LBX, that
Oh man,
is.
Mage, you can jump behind the Black Knight.
I can also DFA the Black Knight.
Oh yeah, that's true. It has no TMM.
You mad bastard.
then it
I'm
keeps
only
me
five. I'm
melee.
only 5 XP from natural aptitude gunnery, so
No guts, no glory.
although I
Also,
actually
that means
deal
you are
more.
safe from the Marauders TSM.
That is
because
true. I am safe from his punches, but I'm not safe from from him running up and shooting me. Yeah, like that.
Safe from the punches. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Marauder just grabs you by the legs and pulls you down.
With what hands?
Oh. It grows hands. It has that power.
Yeah, Terminator. I think
Look-
you got a wonderful
I-
little rear armor.
I would
there
like
for
you all to look at the arms of the Marauder, please.
Oh, did you give it hands?
It has hands. It's the
Oh, if I'd
hand
known that,
rodder.
I would have. If I'd known
Please
that, I
stop.
would have shot it at first for the principle of it being a traitor to marauders everywhere.
Stop, you're hurting the children.
Thought maybe you gave
It's
it
the
some crab
Marauder that has
claws.
gone full crab.
Yeah, so
Give it the clamps.
my vision is that it has like big crab claws covering the lasers, but that those claws are actually functional hands as well.
It's the Prince Crab version of the marauder.
We wanted a heavy crab. I gave it to you.
And
Okay.
this is why we must burn these people on the stake for the heathens they are.
Are we sure we're fighting Comstar?
You guys have no idea who this is.
No, this is the word of snake. Did you hear me before?
It's the word of snake. That's right.
Okay, so the only one I have shots on is that down chameleon.
Yeah,
So,
give him a salvo. I don't care. He's not surrendering, so
No, I
firing
think I have.
continues.
The firing will continue.
Surrendering?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Powering
these are
down,
not the kind of
ejecting,
people
I'm
who surrender.
open. Just stopping firing would be a sign of surrendering for me, so...
Oh, actually, I have the same hit rates on the
If
Marauder.
there's
I'll
one
fire at
thing that the Comguard are known for, it is fanatical devotion to achieving their goal at all costs, even if it means throw more bodies than Zukov at the problem.
That was expected. That hurts a little though.
Oh, and it's destroyed. Engine destruction.
Oh boy.
That's an unfortunate amount of salvage gone, but
No, it's only engine.
oh, engine, not CT. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh yes, many pulse lasers at that Cyclops, please.
Huh.
Air PPC,
You didn't even
LB10
get to 20
cluster.
damage.
The
Oh.
Marauder has not been knocked out.
Oh, what?
Oh, yes!
And that's
Headshot.
another head hit.
It hit.
Okay, there's something wrong with this version of Mega Mech. It's not, it's automatically skipping things.
Oh?
That's unfortunate.
Really?
Yeah,
What did it skip?
I don't have to hit done for it to end the shooting phase.
Oh,
Because I did not get to the bottom of that shooting phase.
Oof, the Marauder 2 fell
Oh.
though.
you can go view round report, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there
It's-
should.
it's
Yeah,
just
that
annoying.
might be a thing that toggles on by default, but could be turned off.
Well, it's supposed to be
Or
like
maybe
every player hits
someone-
done, right? Like I didn't hit done.
Yeah. Because this is the first time I've noticed that, because we were having to all hit done when we were playing with this version last night.
I don't know.
So
pretty
we
weird.
looking at the melee yet? Because that's a very fun moment.
Yeah, I got super DFA'd. That's pretty bad. Two head hits, lots of leg hits. My right leg's armor is gone. I fall down and snap my foot off, which is real bad. I'm probably not getting away at this point.
Like it wouldn't be one of my. It wouldn't be a successful DFA for me if I didn't take at least some traumatic brain injury in the process.
Well, and you pushed the Black Knight upper hex.
That's. I'd say that's a ridiculous amount of energy, but I do think that there was enough newtons in play for that.
Yeah, you're a 100-ton giant fucking assault mech.
Should I go first?
Well,
Yeah, you
Manny's
can
going.
let me go first too. It's not changing much.
Wait, did we
It's
lose?
super important that I go
No, you won.
last because I want to get to a position where the Marauder can't walk up and kick me.
"26. Your time has come. You must make
Hmm.
the ultimate sacrifice." Oh.
I mean,
All right, this is all hands on deck, gentlemen.
He charges into the base, blindly, not caring about all of the fucking heavy and assault and medium mechs converging upon him. Can he get into the base? Or will he be knocked
26.
down?
Yeah.
Jump into 6101.
No,
That's
run.
Don't jump. Yeah, or get yourself into the meat, or just back up a little
6102.
bit into the sweet spot of your
I can't-
of all of those LRMs.
I can't
Got it,
run
got it.
into 6101, but I can jump into 6101.
The reason
No,
I'm
no,
saying that was for shove.
6102. Just,
It gives us
just
two
run.
02?
chances to shove.
Why
Oh, you mean
6102? Yeah, I was gonna shove him
6002.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, so 2902 and then shove him.
2902? What?
The hex in front of the Cyclops, behind the.
No,
Oh,
no.
59.
6101 is if he jumps there, he can
Yeah. And then push him to 5902.
Oh.
basically either
Huh.
Cyclops pushes him to 6102 or the Archer can push him to 6101.
You
Yeah.
know, Terminator has
6102.
a pretty good point.
Which is?
What was it?
DFAs, even if you fail, force the opponent mech out of the square it's in.
The problem with the DFA there is you'll go into the Cyclops and force the
yeah.
Cyclops off the board.
And also, that the Hex Cyclops zone is still one of the points he could be on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Right, it'll push him that direction. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. 6101. I come through.
That gets a little fucky. Megamix has the other day Megamix was not letting us choose jumps easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'd rather go with the shove than the DFA because you can also put guns on him somehow, depending where they are.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, Sage, did you go?
No.
It's showing that your mech has moved.
I'm still.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, it does show.
Oh no, that's not good.
It doesn't show that on my screen.
Your name is grayed out.
No, I see that on your. That is not the view that I have on my screen.
For me, it's red.
Well, Mage,
Yeah.
you're not in like the next player turns list.
Right.
That can be variable.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out. Yeah, I was gonna say I see the same thing when I hover over it.
Basement Mage did not move. Someone like Misery and the Marauder has not moved yet.
Mhm.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Did not move means that that's his modifier because he didn't move.
What?
Which, that is weird.
Crap.
There?
I can't.
I am.
That's unfortunate.
That's a problem. That is
Huh.
not the button I clicked.
That is not a good sign.
I got some upper left.
At least the Black Knight
Yeah,
can't kick you.
Just blow off the Black Knight's leg before it can get into melee.
Yes.
the Black Knight's not the problem here. It's the Marauder.
That's the Marauder.
Yeah, the Marauder is definitely.
I mean, the Black Knight's gonna dump a ton of
I see.
damage.
Dumb.
But
He's
Oh,
very
yeah.
eager to get revenge on you.
Wrong stuff, yeah, Marauder.
What the?
So what did we learn about lakes?
you test the ice.
I was like,
idiot.
well, I have to roll a
So
6. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I thought it would break on a 6, not that I wouldn't break on a 6.
It's
Ah.
tier 40. What do buildings with tier 40 do when you put 60 tons
Oh
on them?
no, did he jump
At least
into
he's
the
not
lake?
dead, right?
Oh, dragon of the lake, what is thy wisdom?
Dude, did you? Okay,
I'm
did
not
you
really
have any
sure.
open armor?
No,
No.
he's fine.
No,
I think that's
not
his
really.
first damage all game.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
Excellent use.
Well,
Does he get a new
Well-
nickname for that?
Yes, he definitely gets a new nickname like Ocean Gate or something.
Ocean
Water
Gate. Water snake. Oh no.
Dragon of the lake, what is thy wisdom?
Kuwita on
my
ice.
wisdom- And I haven't done anything all match, and I was bored.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's what happens when I bait you.
And also, it turns out that like having only a PPC as non-short range weapons is not super great when I'm dealing with 7-Elevens.
So
Hmm.
that was not planned. You cannot claim credit for him jumping in the lake. That was his that was his bad decision. All right.
Well, no, so like he hasn't been able to do anything because he's been chasing after the chameleons all game. I juked south and then went directly north again.
Yeah.
So we decide instead of being, useless, I'll be literally anti-useful. Because at least
Well, the
I'm
only
doing
way I
something
could get
then.
line of
I
sight
have
on that
decided-
chameleon was if I was on the lake. If I went around, it would be blocked by the forests.
You could have just run south and tried deal with the Marauder or the Black Knight.
Well, I fired every gun that's able to hit the chameleon at the chameleon.
Wait, I
Smart,
don't
I will-
fire the Gauss rifle. I fire the RPPC. I fire the LBX with
Do
cluster
the
because the
OPXC
guy-
cluster because that's a lot of open armor it's got, including
Yeah.
its right torso.
Well, anyways, your
And
point
I-
would be you're still wasting the chameleon's time though, and that's a value in and of itself.
They have to either kill it or knock it over this turn. If they don't, the chameleon completes the objective and
Oh, okay,
the snubs
yeah,
are
no, that-
destroyed.
Big oof.
And the rocket launchers. Nobody talks about the worthless rocket launchers. It's funny.
They are the
I
most
think
valuable
Comstar is
thing.
going- I think Comstar
Their
is going
own-
to prioritize destroying the snubs first.
They're only worthless until you blow up a mech like turn 1 or 2 with them.
You
Yeah.
mean like the two Gauss rifles did with the Atlas, and then every turn after being high. Nice shot. Nice shots with the SRM.
What in the hell?
Oh man, that
What?
medium laser tag.
Okay.
Oh, Black Knight's
Oh,
dead.
all right.
Okay, that's headshot number 2. Head cap number 2.
Also the
Oh
chameleon.
come on, with the fucking missiles. He only had
Yep.
2 structure left. God damn it. Oh,
Because I
boy.
landed on his head with both
What the-
feet steering the DFA. I took 10
Man,
damage on the
X-
DFA.
Yeah, I
XL
know.
engines are not your friend.
Okay, there goes my
Medium
pulse
laser took care of
laser.
that, I guess.
Oh,
Here's the scary part. Ooh, my right torso's open.
engine destruction.
Do I have explosives in my right torso? I need to check.
Don't worry. It's a non-issue at this point.
Oh, yeah, I've got some explosive things in that torso. That's a problem.
Yeah, but the chameleon's dead.
I care more
But the
about the
Marauder-
Marauder standing next to me than the chameleon
wrong
that you
person.
guys overkilled.
Sorry, I saw the right torso open for the archer.
Eek. Ah.
Ooh,
Left
can be
leg.
expensive.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, it could have been worse.
I have so much explosive
Nice.
things in my legs.
Terminator,
and jump-
nice.
The fact that my prototype jump jets or the 2 tons of SRM ammo didn't go off is a miracle.
Hey guys,
We won.
and we got all the salvage.
Yep. You did in fact get all the
Isn't there-
salvage.
There wasn't something that got blowed up real good.
No,
No,
nothing got
because I
destroyed.
I headshot 2 of them. The Highlander is stuck. The 2 chameleon. Well, one of the chameleons got pretty mauled up.
We're supposed to have engine destruction from the side torso with the XL, so we can.
Slash
Yeah,
that one's-
victory, please.
Damn it. Okay. Stop.
No
Nobody
more-
else type /victory.
No more victories.
We're all victorious.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
everyone hit done.
The word of snake has been defeated.
The word of snake
Do I
is
check what it is?
absolutely gone. What the hell? Oh, this is a fun feature.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
GIF,
GIFs?
it's
Yeah.
sick.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Comstar. Salvage. That is a lot of salvage.
yes.
Hang on. I gotta turn my light on. It's getting dark in my room. Oh boy. Let's figure out this salvage.
Got mage level salvage.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
With
much.
Only 6 mags. With only 6
Don't,
mags.
whoa, don't start counting the salvage till Mage tells you what the repair bill's gonna be.
It's just the leg that's 5.
Oh yeah, I guess it's just the leg that's fully blown. So that's 8.
So it's 10 for because it has
Everything
GSM.
in your leg is also destroyed though, which I think is two prototype jump jets too, right?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, I'm down 2 jump jet.
Was it Endo TSM as well?
Yes.
What I'm happy is
Just TSM. No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
Oh.
I have
Not
no repair.
Endo?
No, I run out of crit slots faster than I run out of tonnage.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
2 headshots is pretty funny. The DFA was a
DFA.
large part of that. Okay. Manny's Marauders.
Look, I started with an assault mech. I got the XP to catch up on.
Can I? Hang on. Load a file. I wanna try this. Does this just work? Oh, that's funny.
The GIF? Oh, it's so cool.
It just shows like the general outline of what happened. It's not like specifics.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Every-
Dragon jumps in lake.
Everything just Yeah, hey, how's your dragon doing? How's he looking in that salvage file? Let's find out.
I mean, that was literally the only damage he took.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you might have breached him and destroyed.
No.
I didn't get any breaches.
Okay, good.
So I just have to fish him out, like using a very
Yes.
long stick.
Like an extra G-Bill to be
Yeah,
fished out of a
well,
frozen
the-
lake.
Reach out with the chameleon leg and be like, hey, grab it.
Okay, I got a better solution to this. I just blow out the ice so I don't have to actually have it collapse on me, and just go into the lake and help pick him up.
All right,
Salvage cruise.
we're getting the good old notepad out here. I need to find the freelancers thing. Freelancers.
I didn't get a pure kill, but mage, have you hit done or?
Oh, I can. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just hit
Okay.
/reset on the server. It's fine. Wait, I'm in the wrong section. Game economy.
Is it safe to hit /reset?
Yes.
Yes.
I have the salvage file.
Alright.
What do we got? lostech. Okay, hang on. 12 G-Bill space. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Chameleon 1. It's 22, right? 12 G-Bills plus 10 for the weight, so 22. me see. 3 engine hits. So -3. The leg is fine.
Yes, Saitan. I second that.
Okay, so it lost a piece of lostech, but that's not counted against you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 30 minus 3, 27. Second chameleon.
Sorry, Manny, quick question.
What's up?
Proto jump jets, are they 4? 4 G-bills each or 2? If you
I think it's
remember
1 for
off the-
2.
It's 1 for 2 of them.
Yeah, it's like double heat.
Oh,
They're
so
the same
they
as double
cost
heat
more.
sinks.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of changing that, but for now in the alpha, we're gonna keep it as is. I feel like double heat sinks
Makes
should be
sense.
more expensive to replace. I don't know about prototype jump jets.
Yeah.
They definitely offer advantages, but they also come with a lot of disadvantages.
Oh,
Yeah, the
that-
exploding and ejecting.
Yeah, exploding is bad. Oh man, you guys got so lucky. The right arm had 1 structure left. It's it doesn't count as -2 though.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. -2 for the torso on the other one too, right? I think this one also had a torso missing.
It's just
Yeah, because
Bingo.
the
No.
engine was.
It didn't. You just did 3 engine crits to it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, -2 for the torso. That's it. And
Oh, did the second one had an ECM still?
it did have the ECM still, yes. If you want to buy an ECM, there's lots of ECMs to purchase.
Careful, Sparta's gonna ask you for an exact number of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Who knows when I can get ECMs for 3G builds again? So better stock up.
It's
Do
true,
you
in
plan
case
to
yours
lose
gets
them that
destroyed.
often?
Yeah, and it's hard.
I mean,
to-
if
like,
Smart is going to continue being like a merchant, an arms dealer to the other mercs,
That is also
Literally.
very true.
the entire back
I
of a
think
mule
Spart
I
is
swear, gonna
actually
have
just the
only-
mob.
I really want this
Like, it's-
Marauder, by the way. This Marauder is so sexy. Okay, Marauder.
As much as I love Marauders, it's like I buy in that Atlas too and that Highlander with
Oh,
a
yeah.
Lightning on the Atlas too. You don't want to let me near assault mechs, 'cause I do really stupid things with assault mechs.
like DFAing a Black Knight in melee range of a Marauder? Is that the kind of thing you're talking about?
Yeah,
Let
I
me
can't
see.
hear you over my extra point of XP.
would need actual TSM to do the actual, not the prototype, the real stuff that works off heat and gives you more speed. But I have gotten a 100-ton assault mech moving at 5'10", 4.
Good lord.
Yeah, you can do some funny things with an Atlas and cranking every movement booster into it. At which
I
point
was,
I imagine you
2,
just
3,
need to run up
4.
and suplex smaller mechs.
5, 6.
yeah, I had a supercharger. Sorry, it was 4. Well, I had put the max size engine into it, 4.6, and then I had a supercharger on top of triple strength my armor. So it's like I got into base movement of the 5 after heat with it, and then supercharge went from 5'8" to 5'10", and then
Well,
I
it'd
had the
be-
4 jump too.
Your base movement would go up to 4 because the TSM gives you +2, but the heat gives you -1. 'cause
I
you're only
had
getting
a
S1
I had a
bonus.
400 XL in it, so it was 4.6 base.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's scary to have a assault mech that can run at you. and
Yeah,
do
fast-moving
40
assault
damage
mechs.
hits.
Yeah, fast-moving assault mechs do put in work.
Yeah, look at my Cyclops.
Charging with a Atlas at 9 hexes, that sounds fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, the fucking Ghost Charger. Oh god.
Yes. Oh, Vinny, you missed a great mission last night.
What?
Yeah.
Crabbing.
We ran into there were like 3 random hoodlums who had gotten their hands on chargers, and then presumably because we'd all been inhaling whatever drugs Captain Carcinization had left lying around, a very scary charger showed up with all manner of ECM, no ranged weapons, but movement boosting stuff, and pilots killed 2 Zweihander melee master, and
Oh,
basically
God.
ran around. Not only did he have ghost targets at ECM, we were fighting it with the EMI weather condition, because there was like spooky sensor ghost stuff going on. So we couldn't hit this thing as we are desperately running away from the monster charger that is decimating people every turn.
Oh, you guys were
You
playing
also had
last
a brute
night?
jump.
I didn't realize there was a
Yeah,
mission
and,
last night.
Yeah, I posted it in the Discord.
Oh,
Did you tag mech pilots?
which one was it? Extract of Thunder?
No,
this
Chasing
was,
Ghosts.
This was Sunday. I literally didn't see it.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, you posted it 3 days ago. It literally didn't pop up in my like game posts thing. Normally it shows up
That's
right
weird.
here.
Maybe every mission briefing tagging with Mechwarriors.
Yeah, I totally
that-
would have played that. That would have been funny.
Oh. I think the GIF of the mission is posted there, so you can see us running away desperately from. Yeah, there it is. You can see it there.
Let me see.
There's the 3 Taco Brothers in their chargers. There's
No, the
our
Buffet Brothers.
reinforced- Oh, sorry, the Buffet Brothers. Yes. And then you see the 4th one running around and stabbing people.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
that's
not
so
the full
funny.
GIF. It's only to turn 4. Oh, where's the full GIF?
No, it keeps going.
Really, for me, it resets after the assaults pop up.
Oh. Yeah, no, we got really lucky and knocked it over, and then all of us shot it on one turn and did 185 points of damage to this charger, because we were not letting it stand up again.
We
Oh
can't
yeah, it
let
had
it get
prototype
up again.
improved jump jets.
Okay, how much is it for a destroyed cockpit? -2 of head destroyed. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, that Atlas is worth a lot of money. Atlas.
I want it. I might take
100
out loads with some very
divided
scary
by-
people who will require me to do horrible things, but I want it.
You can just say Spart.
1,
It's
2,
okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 40.
Wait, Elizabeth spending 1 downtime for being the bookie for everyone else?
I mean, at this point, yes.
Like, okay, I take all the inventory stock and redistribute engines and weapons and stuff.
If someone who has repaired their mech more, wants to double check, I think it's only 15 G bills for my repair bill.
It's insane how cleanly you destroyed these mechs.
I'm kind of shocked, given that I put giant pole punchers on my mech, and I expected that I'd just be
Alright,
blowing shots out of
so
them.
to confirm the leg, it's the leg of the Marauder 2 is what we're talking, correct?
Yes, so base price 2, plus 2 for tonnage, times 2 for lostech for 8.
Let me see. Base price of 2 for replacing a leg. Plus
Plus 1 per 15 tons, but it doesn't round. It's
I'm trying
it's
to
per
find
hull.
where okay, oh no. So buying a leg is where I think it comes first. Yeah, 2 G bills base, plus 1
Yeah.
per 15, so
Plus
Not
2.
3.
No, because do you see the next line? Mechs under 75 don't pay. It doesn't round up. It is per
So
entire
it's-
15. So it's +2.
So, wait, wouldn't that be +3 because it's 100 tons?
10 is less than 15. It's
Yeah,
per
but I pay
Oh,
for my
oh,
90
right.
ton, I pay +2.
Okay, so 2, 4, and then it had the lostech, which
Yeah, that
TSM.
already- so it doubles,
TSM.
that's 8.
so doubles. That goes to 8 to buy it, and then
Yes.
how much were the prototype jump jets again?
You get 2 for a G-Bell.
The prototype?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
You
thought
get-
that was regular.
Okay.
No, regular
uh,
for free, like heat sinks, like single heat sinks.
All right, so
185 base salvage.
2
Oh, okay,
for
no,
G
my
bill,
math is
so
wrong. It's 16.
you went to 8 plus 2 for the jump
Oh, wait, no, an
jets.
overhaul would be 7. It's 5 base plus 2 for lostech.
8 for replacing a limb, if I've got it right. No,
What?
no, that is.
I'm not paying for the individual installations. The overhaul is going to be cheaper because it includes the armor, the
So if
internals,
it's
the ammo.
2 prototypes per 1 G bill,
Yes.
then so you already established
Oh,
8 for the
16.
egg, plus 2 of those is 1, so that puts you to 9. I've got you coming out to 14 if you're doing the overhaul.
Overhaul still has to add the price increase. In my case, it'll be +2 because I have to pay +1 for repairing lostech internals and +1 for replacing. For replacing lostech ammunition.
Mm.
So my
Okay,
overhaul is 7.
I wasn't tracking the overhaul of internal. I'm not sure. Okay, how?
Oh, Dragon of the Wisdom. Sighthound does rapid things when he gets floored. That's a good meme.
Look, he pilots a dragon and he ended in the lake. I vote that his new call sign is Naga.
Ooh,
That
that'd be
guy's
good.
good.
YouTube doesn't like that word.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
No, that is. I didn't even consider pronunciation concerns.
It didn't
Yes.
click to
Totally
me.
fair.
It didn't click to me until after you pointed it out.
Yeah, no, I 100%.
It's true.
I think it's a fine name. YouTube, the voice recognition bot is not very good at its job. I do like
It's a
Water
mistake.
Snake a lot. I think it's a lot funnier.
Yeah, I like
Or
Water
Lake
Snake
Snake.
as well.
Naga sounds way too badass, you know?
Well, but that's the fun part. It sounds badass until you tell the other person how he got the name.
Guys, there's
I'm
a
gonna
clan
say
that's
this,
called the
we're
Naga.
not seeing anything that's saying additional. Oh no, wait, hold on.
Yes, it's the next line.
Uh,
It's the part where you pay. It's actually under the section for.
if it's buying parts, that's separate from the repairs, though.
Yes, but that's not the part that I'm talking about scales. The part that I'm talking about that's increasing the cost of my overhaul is the one where it says, where did you go? Oh, yes, repair all armor, reload all ammo. All lostech ammo/armor reloads cost 1 additional G-bill. And then repairing internal damage has the same thing. It's not written there, but Manny's confirmed that before. So it's +1 for loading lostech ammo. +1 for repairing lostech internals.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is that I thought that some of that got covered under the overhaul, but I guess I was wrong on that.
Oh no, the
I
overhaul
just-
just covers the base values. You still pay any modifiers.
What
Oh,
are super
yeah,
elite
16.
enemies?
Super elite enemies, it's enemies that have all lost tech and C3 network that
Oh, okay.
you conveniently knocked out.
SPAs.
very
No.
early on. Very luckily for you guys.
I got that turn 2 headshot was incredibly lucky.
I should have given them edge. I just neglected to do so. That was my fault. Anyways, good game, guys. I'm gonna log. I'm gonna go hop
over
on
there.
to. I'm now addicted to the Bazaar. I learned that it came out for. I learned that it came out for general audiences. There was like a closed beta for a while, but I'm gonna go play a little bit more of that. I'll be back in probably 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Remember to like, share, subscribe. All of you guys in chat, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.